Hi folks, Crafty Mama here, and as you might have seen from the title of this video, it's about people who don't pay. I've been stewing in this for about a week, and I just wanted to get it off my chest. Some of you may or may not like this video. I'm sorry if that's the case. But in over 5 years on YouTube, I don't think I've ever done a rant, so here goes. In the meantime, I'm going to show you pictures from this nursery rhyme and stories book that has some really cute things I'm going to turn into ephemera and things for my journals. But instead of reading you a story, I'm going to tell you one. People who don't pay for destashes, live sales, and things like that. I recently had a destash videos on my channel on July 27th to 28th, and I put up stuff for destash, and I had people ordering, send me emails, thank you very much, that was wonderful. Most all people paid except one, and we're gonna just say her name is Mindy A. Well, her name is Mindy, but I'm not saying their last names here. If you wanna know who they are, you can go back and look at these videos if you really want to find out. I just want to talk about this for a minute. So anyway, she sent me her order. She emailed me an order from those videos, and that was on July 27th/28. So I sent her a request for payment a couple of days later, and I never heard back from her. And then I sent a reminder, and I never heard back from her. And then finally, from my second request for payment on August 4th, she emailed me back that she fell and had to go to the hospital and have surgery, couldn't go to the bank, wasn't going to be able to pay for a little bit, didn't know when she'd get to the bank. We ended up canceling that order. Okay. I don't know her personally. I felt bad if that really happened. I assume maybe it did. You know, I'm not going to judge people, so we end up canceling that order. Now, in the same destash videos, Angela B, and her channel name is really Angela, and the initials SA. She has, you know, almost 2,000 subscribers and everything. She also ordered from me, and she paid, no problem. Okay, now fast forward. I have a live sale, August 15th, which ends up being like 11 days after I canceled Mindy's first order. And at this live sale, August 15th, Angela's there, this Mindy is there, Rose H is there, Rebecca is there, and also other people were popping in here and there. So, you know, a lot of things were the first me, or the auction items, and Rose H and Mindy A made sure that they were the first me, or they were the ones that overbid on the auction items, so they won quite a bit of stuff. Angela also bought a few things, as did Rebecca and a couple other people. So now it comes time. I told them I'd give them a couple days before I sent the invoice, and then they'd have 4 days to pay. So the live sale was August 15th. So I sent Mindy her invoice on August 17th. Mindy ordered 50 items from me, 50. So I sent hers on August 17th. I follow that up by sending Rose and Angela's the next day, August 18th. Rose H ordered 34 items from me and 50 playing cards, and Angela ordered 7 items and a bunch of cards from me. Her order was the least amount, like $25, which was with shipping. So Rebecca and the other person that ordered paid promptly and quickly, which I was very thankful for and glad that they did. All right, so moving on. So I sent those invoices, and then on Friday, August 20th, I get an email. Now, mind you, this is only a short while from the first cancellation, and my live sale was August 15th, so on August 20th, I get an email from Mindy A saying that she apparently went in for a routine appointment at the doctor's and ended up in the hospital, and would be in the hospital till the following Wednesday. Wasn't sure when she'd get to the bank, get the money, etc., etc. Now I'm a little curious. Okay, this is twice in less than 2 weeks. She either has the worst luck in the world or whatever, but I'm still nice about it, except I did send a reply back to her and say, you know, if that really happened to you the second time in less than a couple of weeks, I'm really sorry for you. But all right, so I will give you to that following Wednesday or Thursday by the end of the day, and please pay by then. Otherwise, I'm not holding the items anymore. Okay, so now August 22nd rolls around. That's the 4 days I gave to pay for the initial invoice, and I send both Rose H and Angela a second request invoice. I still have not heard from them. They have not paid. I'm still dealing with the Mindy thing. And well, what happens is I don't hear from them. So on August 24th, a couple of days later, I send a final invoice because nobody's responding or replying back to me or paying me for the orders that they placed with me and that they wanted. And I know I have the right emails because it's the ones they gave me and it's the one Angela uses on her channel all the time. So I know that can't be it. Right after the second sales email from Mindy A, I'm really not thinking that she's going to pay again. This seems like the doctor thing might be, I don't know. You know, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, though. I did give her to that Wednesday or Thursday. In the meantime, I'm waiting for the others to even say a word to me. And it is really depressing and sad and disrespectful when somebody sends you 3 emails from something that you ordered, you wanted, and you don't reply back to them at all. Bad enough you don't pay, but you don't even have the common decency to email them back and even say a word to them. Anyone who does D-stashes or live sales, and Angela does a ton of D-stashes on her channel, and she asked for payment in 30 minutes. I thought I was being nice by giving people a little bit of time, knows that a lot of work goes into creating the videos. And then if it's a live sale, especially when with the live sale, you tag all the items with people's names on them, you put everything in, you pack it, you weigh it, you get it ready to mail, you go to the postal site and you figure out what it has to mail, then you send an invoice, and I like to put what everybody ordered, everything they ordered on their email invoice so they know, because I know I order from different people and places, and it's nice to see, to remember, okay, that's, you know, I try to keep track myself, but, you know, sometimes it's helpful. So it's a lot of work and a lot of effort that goes in to these things. And so here it is, August 31st. I never heard back from Mindy since her email of August 20th with the second ended up in the hospital thing. I have never heard back from Angela, and I've never heard back from Rose at all. To me, it's just unkind, mean, and rude to totally ignore somebody and not pay, not even, like I said, not even give a word back in an email. Look, I changed my mind. Look, I only want one of the 50 things I ordered, anything at all. And I know I'm not the only one this has happened to. Maybe these same people, Rose H, Mindy A, Angela, have done the same things to other people. I do not know. All I know is that, you know, it makes you feel really bad and frustrated and mad. And then to top it off, what really got me going is a few days ago, I was looking through some D-stashes on YouTube like I normally do, and Angela's there and she's ordering things from the person's D-stash. I could see her comment below. And then she's at some more sales ordering more stuff. And I'm like, you know, really? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't begrudge anybody buying whatever they want. I never have. I've never been jealous of people getting things that I couldn't get or whatnot. But to see her ordering stuff, you know, I did unsubscribe. That was the last thing for me. If you can't even have the decency to send an email, even to say F you, excuse my French, I didn't really say the word, but if you can't even have the decency to do that, then I don't have any respect for you either. Getting this off my chest makes me feel a little better, at least. Like I said, never did a rant before. I guess that's what we're calling them now, rants. You know, I'm going to be having an upcoming video D-stash, at least. And of course, we'll not be accepting orders from Mindy A, Rose H, or Angela. But hey, you probably would have expected that. After hearing my rant, you know, I don't wish any anything bad on anyone. Apparently you just got to be their friend, or they got to have respect for you to pay you or email you back, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, well, sorry for the rant, kind of. But like I said, I just wanted it out there. I just wanted to put it out there. You know, if you're going to order something, somebody sends you an invoice and an email and another email and another email. At some point, respond, pay. Don't order if you can't afford it. Don't order if you don't have the money in the bank. I don't. Maybe that's just me. You know, if I don't have the money to pay for something when I order it, I don't order it. And hey, I'm not perfect. I've always paid for every single thing that I've ordered, that I've gotten an invoice from somebody on, that I know I've ordered. And here's a perfect example with me recently. I ordered from one of my favorite YouTubers who has lots of sales, and I won't name her here because she'll know who she is if she watches this video. And I've ordered from her many times before and paid promptly, no problem. And I happened to order some laces from her, and I'd never ordered laces from anyone, let alone her, online, and I misunderstood what she said in the video. So I ordered 5 laces that I thought were $1.25, $1.50 per bag, because when she was showing them, she didn't say per yard. That was my mistake, and I said that was my mistake to her. And when she sent me the invoice, it was a lot more than just 5 and change plus shipping. It was my mistake. I immediately emailed her back, said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood what was said in the video, or I didn't listen correctly. Totally my mistake. I'm willing to pay for whatever the prices I had down there gets me. And she was so super sweet and so understanding, because I told her I didn't want to lose your respect or not be able to order from you, because I just adore the stuff you sell and I love ordering from you. And she was just very kind and very nice, and that was that. But you know, at least I emailed her, and I wanted to set things right. So here's the thing, if you order from somebody's D-Stash live sale or whatever, first and foremost, you should pay them. But if something comes up, in the very least you could do is email them and let them know what's going on. Most of them are, including myself, are very understanding, willing to work with you. You know, hey, things happen in life. Not everything's perfect, but don't just ignore somebody and then show up at other sales buying more things a few days later or something. It's just wrong. It's wrong. Oh wow, this turned into much longer of a rant than I thought. I wasn't even watching the time. Sorry about that. If you are listening to any of this or all of this or whatever, I appreciate you stopping by, hearing me out. You know, I don't hold any grudges or anything. That's not my style. I just won't accept any orders from them. That's all. Just, I don't want to have to go through this over and over again for upcoming live sales and destashes and things. And just know, if somebody doesn't pay you for a destash or a live sale, you are not alone. I'm sure it's happened to many more people than me, and it will continue to happen. But anyway, I thank you for stopping by and spending this time with Crafty Mama. Have a great day. Bye-bye.